Welcome back, everybody! I'm going to be doing some really cool stuff here today on Tabletop Collections. Thank you so much for joining us and spending some time around the table again today. Now, I'm just going to cut right to the point because I cannot wait to bust into what we have today, and that is this 151 Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Blooming Waters collection. Now, I haven't opened very much 151 in my experience of being back in collecting Pokemon cards, but I know that it's one of my favorites because it comes from first generation. So I'm not even going to wait much longer or make you wait. We're going to go ahead and bust into this and open it up and get to see what we have for today. So let's get into it. Here we go. Look at how beautiful this box is. I don't know if you guys are really big into first generation, but we've got the Venusaur EX, a Bulbasaur Reverse Holo, Blastoise EX, and a Squirtle Reverse Holo, and the Blastoise EX is the big card there. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we'll get started looking at some of these packs. Now, these boxes like this, they tend to come with the promo cards and things, and then sorry, I just know it's going to be loud. After the promo cards have been, after you get the promo cards out and everything, they come with somewhere between 10 and 12, and this one has 12 booster packs. And so we're going to see here what we can get from these booster packs. Who knows, maybe we'll get a big pool. I was just talking to someone the other day about how I don't know what it is about me, but I just really do not have very good luck when it comes to pools and things. So I'm gonna pull these out real quick so I can get that code card and stuff. I will say one really important thing as we're getting started into stuff here. I'm actually looking at starting to try and do some giveaways and things depending on what I get in here coming up soon. But keep an eye out for that. I'm probably gonna start trying to do some giveaways after we hit 100 subscribers, and that may include some hits. It may include some of the more bulk centered things that we get from our packs and stuff. But just know that if you keep up with me, you may have a good chance of winning something. So if you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe to the video or subscribe to my channel and like the video, and keep an eye out. I'll be doing some posts and polls and things and stuff to make sure that we see exactly when we're ready to get all of that stuff rolling. So, all right, I got us all set up. It is officially time to break into these 151s. So I'm really excited. I mean, this is one of my favorite sets that I've been able to open so far. The only problem is I'm just not good at the luck part. And I will be giving away these code cards, of course, here on the channel because I don't play live. Plus, I know that there's a lot of people who really enjoy getting the cards. So, all right, I'll announce our first pack, and we're already starting off kind of strong there with a Holo Energy. We got a Charmander. We got a Spearow, a Rhyhorn, Magikarp, Kingler, Snorlax, Sandslash, Reverse Daisy's Help, a Reverse Clefable, and a Machamp. If this were first edition, we would be having a little bit of a fit right now because that Machamp would have been something really special. I'm still trying to figure out my organizational system here, and so I'm going to be putting the holos up there and the reverses to the side here. Pack number 2 of 12. Here we go. Code card. All right, let's see. Another Holo Energy. What in the world? and a Voltorb. I don't know about that last pack, but it seemed like the Hollow Energy was followed by some form of electric as well. I don't know about you guys, but first edition is probably my favorite of all of them, just because, hey, there we go. We got the one that literally came with the promo. Perfect. First edition is probably my favorite. There's Starmie. He's one of my favorite arts in this set. But first edition's probably one of my favorites, because there's just so much to do with first edition. I mean, it's maybe not the most polished because they were still working out all the kinks with especially the video games. I mean, I don't know so much about the card game and everything, but definitely with the video games, they were still working out all the kinks and problems. I kind of grew up more playing the video games. I did a little bit of the trading card game, like what we're doing right now, collecting and playing. I didn't really collect as much as I did play. I thought it was cool. The cards were super cool and stuff, but I didn't really collect as much as I did just play. And it was super fun, and I really enjoyed having all the cards and stuff, but the trading card game didn't make much sense to me, and now as an adult, I love it because I'm very strategic, and I just really enjoy... Oh, look at that sleepy aber behind the rock. I really enjoy the... Oh, maybe... Bet it's Golem. I don't know what it is about this card. They must have printed 100,000 of them, because I feel like anytime I see people open a hit from 151, it's always that Golem EX. Either way, it doesn't really make too much of a difference because I do not have it yet. So it goes into my collection. All right, time to open our next pack here. I would have really appreciated some kind of better hit there, but it's not always about how many hits you get. Sometimes it's just about having fun and seeing what you can do. I mean, no matter what you do here, this is gonna be a fun process no matter what. So I can't really complain even if I don't get any hits. I mean, I can always wish that I got some, but there's no guarantee. It's just about the fun. The concept of getting excited about possibly finding something, possibly getting some kind of hit, and then also just getting to hang out here with you guys. I'm looking at doing a bunch of things coming up here that may be really fun for us all, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated with all of that. Nope, not a hit. That's a Mewtwo, though. That's really cool. I don't know that I've seen this Mewtwo holo before. Man, that Mewtwo holo just is something else. I don't know what it is about the bright purples and light pinks and whites and things that just really work for making a card pop out. I don't want to cover up these EXs. Maybe I should put this... I know I said I was going to put the holos and stuff up there, but I've got 2 EXs and then the Golem EX, but I don't know. I'm still working on trying to figure out what's going to be the best. I've been looking at some card stands and things too. I know a couple videos ago I was telling you guys about the big cards. I found a guy that may be making like some easy to use frames that are plastic and aren't going to damage the card and stuff, instead of using like the command strip type things that I was talking about on my walls. I may do that. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, here we go. I think it's pack number 5. But I'm really excited about all the stuff we've got coming up. And I've got some people who are close to me who are going to be coming around and hanging out this next coming weekend. And it's going to be super fun. Oh! That's definitely the best card I have ever pulled so far, anyway. I do plan to keep pulling more packs, but that is easily the best. And a Gyarados behind it. Okay, so here we go. We got a Pidgey. I'm starting to run out of space here. But we got a Pidgey, we got a Gyarados holo, and then, of course, our biggest pull so far today is that Mew EX Gold. Full art card. It is gorgeous. No joke, that is easily the best pull that I have ever done. Personally, I know last video we had a Lapras EX, but holy moly, that's one of the best cards from the set. But anyway, we'll keep going. As per usual, at the end of the video, I'll ask you what your favorite card was from the stream, or what your favorite art card is from the set. And I know what the answer is for the stream so far, at least. Unless you are just one of those people who really likes a certain artwork on a card. It's hard to beat the pulls because they have so much more time and effort put into them, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. There's a Pidgey. No super fancy card there. And just a holo Kabutops. Got a couple of those. You know, no matter what, even if I don't end up pulling anything else that's super big here today, I'm just over the moon about that Mew EX. Wow. Try and put some of these hits over top of each other so we have a little more space. Again, I'm a reverse holo as a hit type of guy. So if you don't think that, or you don't feel that way, I know people usually put them into bulk, but I'm not that kind of guy. I mean, other than if I have duplicates, then I see them that way. But especially whenever it's your first one, it's like, dude, that's still super cool. The artwork around the card, especially some of them are super cool. But I'm not going to sit here and act like they're as cool as holos or art cards or EXs and all that stuff. So, or whatever form of rares and things you see. All right, another holo energy. That one's a dark energy. Weedle, Zubat, Goldeen, Nidoran, Pinsir, Golbat, Leftovers, Daisy's Help again. Oh, reverse Rapidash. And another holo. That one's a Nidoking. Not the best card, but still pretty cool art. Nidoking was one of my most used. I don't know that I would say he's like a favorite or anything, but he's one of my more used Pokemon in Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Red and Blue, as well as I played a little bit of Yellow. Problem is the cartridges aren't as, they're a little more rare, so they're kind of hard to get to. But I played so much of first edition. It's easily my most played. Second most played would definitely have to be Emerald. If you guys, I mean, if you want to share what your favorite game is as well when it comes to Pokemon, if you've played any of the games, you're more than welcome to do so down in the comments. I'd just love to hear what you guys think. I mean, these newer games are super fun, and the graphics and things are so much better, obviously. But I just really enjoy the 2D worlds, and again, just the original Pokemon and kind of the way they functioned was so much simpler and so much more fun. I don't really know of a better way to explain it, but it was just so fun, and it was so simple, and the Pokemon in and of themselves seemed like they just had so much more character. And I don't know if that comes along with it, but I think it might be my first Charmander of 151. I don't know, I might have pulled one earlier and didn't realize it. But after I finish with these packs here, I'll pull out all of my cards and figure out, Chansey was our hit there. I'll figure out what I'm going to end up, how much of the 151 I actually have so far. And I don't actually have a binder for it yet, but I will be getting one, and then I'll keep you guys up to date on all that. How far along we're coming along with all of our sets. We got the Rigid Band, Tentacruel, and Chansey as our pulls there. Again, we're just going to have to kind of start stacking all these bad boys up. Running out of space. I wanted to kind of keep the Bloomin' Waters box in view just a little bit, but obviously don't want it to be obnoxious. And so, I don't know. Still figuring out my setup here. I like the concept of doing what I'm doing, or I wouldn't be doing it. But I just know there's a better way to do it, I'm sure. And so I'm looking at getting some of the, I think I might have even said this earlier, card stands and stuff, to make sure that everything's not all in the way. But the card stands may help a little bit with that, so we'll see. Anyway, we got a Fire Energy, Tangela, Coughing, Psyduck, Ekans, Kingler, Energy Sticker, Rhydon, that one's not a reverse, Dome Fossil reverse, Lickitung, and a Jinx EX. It's a fun card. Like I was talking about earlier, there's no way you can't tell me that any other edition would have made a Pokemon that looks anything like this. For real here, though. Like, I mean, who else is going to do something like that for one of their games or whatever? I apologize if some of these cards get off screen because, again, we're kind of running out of space here. But we got 3 packs left. 3 more packs. We're going to see what we can do. We've gotten 1 massive pull. I feel like 151's kind of they got decent pull rates, right? I don't know why we're kind of struggling here a little bit, but I don't know. Let's see. Here's your code card. You can have that right there. And Basic Energy, Magmar, Bellsprout, Horsey, Nidoran, Tentacruel, Hitmonlee, Wartortle, another Bulbasaur, a Paris, and a Venusaur EX. Hey, there we go. We got the ones that came with the box in the same pack. All right, here's the hits from the pack. The Venusaur EX, obviously the best hit. Sorry, we just had some massive thunder. That was pretty, shook the house. Bulbasaur and Paris. It's our 3rd Bulbasaur. He'll have to end up being one of them in the Givey at some point in time. And then we've got 2 packs left. We got a lot of bulk that I'm possibly looking at giving in Giveys. I'm looking at maybe doing some form of a any duplicates. We do like a 10 card duplicate. After 10 duplicates, we switch to the next person with the liking the video, commenting, subscribing to the channel, all that fun stuff, and seeing if like the bulk that is left over. I know bulk is not the most fun thing, but while we're still getting everything started up here, it's kind of all I got, to be honest. I'd love to give away packs and things, but honestly, everything's just kind of so expensive right now. It's hard to do that. But once we get a little farther up the ladder with monetization and all that stuff, and the funding gets a little better here on the channel. Ooh, an Arcanine. I don't know what it is about Arcanine in 1st edition. He's just like one of the most gorgeous cards to me. Just a regular reverse, Wartortle. And then, not a pull, Kabutops. Again, my nemesis here. But let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to do when it comes to giveaways and things. Last pack magic, hopefully. Let's see. My hopes of pulling a Charizard are very, very slim. My hopes of pulling anything art are slim. I do not get great luck. Now, I say that, but this is definitely the best pull I've ever had. And to do that in 12 packs, I know is super lucky, and some people out there feel terrible about it. But look at the art cards. I mean, like, this is 12th pack, and I haven't hit a single art, and I've gotten a couple EXs, and most of them are duplicates. Like, what kind of luck even is that? But I'm not upset about it. I just think that it's so interesting how, I don't know, I just feel like I never find any kind of luck with pull rates or anything like that. I could buy 1 million packs and never get a solid pull. That's how I feel sometimes. Again, we got an exception here. But anyway, this is the last pack. Let's see what we got. We're on the back line of Vulpix. I'm going to go with our Ninetales that we had down there. Oh, here we go. I'm talking, and then we get an Art Bulbasaur. There we go. Okay, you give Mew a run for its money. Not a double hitter. That one's just a chansey. All right, here are the hits from today. Now, I did this in one of the videos a little while ago that I went ahead and shared with you guys how much of the collection I got in the box that I had from an ETB. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually go through and check and see how much of the 151 set that I have of the moment. So I don't know why I'm getting some lighting issues. Maybe I'm just not holding it far enough to the side or something. But I was talking earlier about how I don't usually hit on packs and stuff. I mean, but again, ridiculous how many duplicates I get of the rare cards. Like, I can't even tell you how many rare cards there are in this set, but here I am getting duplicates of Kabutops and Chanseys. Anyway, that's my rant. I don't know why I feel so neglected, dejected. But, again, just pulling these packs and having fun with the community of people who are participating in Pokemon is just the best. We got our 3 Bulbasaur reverses, our 2 Venusaur EXs. I went ahead and put this in a sleeve, but that's our Bulbasaur IR. Illustration rare. Look at how pretty that is. I also love how they're all holographic. But there's Clefable, Abra, Mewtwo. Thought it'd be fun to put him beside Mew.